Okay, let's do this. Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you have been doing well since the last time we've seen each other. This is the first actual sit down intro that I'm doing that will be uploaded for you guys to see. For those of you who don't know, I moved recently, and so the end of last year and the beginning of this year have been kind of crazy. It's been a whirlwind. We are finally getting to a place where things have calmed down and settled down enough that I can get back into making videos, which is so fun and so exciting for me. But to get into the topic at hand, you guys saw the title of this video, you know why we're here. I want to try to recreate outfits I saw on Pinterest. Now, I don't really know how many people still use Pinterest. I use Pinterest all the time. It is my main form of inspiration for pretty much anything, even though I know it's basically just an aggregate of things that were originally posted on Instagram or TikTok. It then trickles its way down into Pinterest, which is where I see it. And I don't know about you, but when I scroll on Pinterest and I pin the outfits that I like, I'll save it to my board and then I'll basically never look at it again. And when I go into my closet to try and make an outfit, I will just put on the same pair of jeans, the same t-shirts, the same sneakers, and call it a day. And so my board of fashion inspiration just keeps on growing and growing and growing, and I never take a second glance at it ever again. And so today I thought it would be fun to go through my Pinterest board, select some of the fashion inspiration pins that I have saved, and try to actually recreate them. Now, when I was selecting the pins to use, or like the outfits to use, I kind of just did a mental tally of whether I could create this or not, whether I have similar enough pieces or not. But that was all of the forethought I did, so it'll be interesting trying to recreate these in real time and see if they actually work. And so without any further ado, let's get into recreating the outfits I have saved on Pinterest. Okay, we've moved into the closet and we're starting with outfit number one, this little white skirt, pink camisole outfit. Now, technically speaking, I do have a skirt and a top that match these two pieces individually, but together, I don't know if it will recreate the same effect. So we're gonna see. But for the skirt, I have this one, which I got at a thrift store. And for the top, I have this one, which is actually by Zendaya's now defunct clothing line, Daya by Zendaya. Let's go see if these two work together. I don't know how I feel about this outfit. In theory, it works, but in practice, I don't really think so. I think maybe because my skirt is high-waisted, whereas the one in the picture is low-waisted, and mine is longer, and the one in the picture is shorter hem. So I don't know why, but the proportions just feel off in my iteration, but I wish this could work. I really wish this could work. I think I would give this like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Okay, next up, we actually have a feature by former YouTuber, still so sad to say that, Best Dressed, aka Ashley from Best Dressed. And it's actually another white skirt, pink top combo with a trench coat, but this time it's more of a flowy skirt and it's a button-up collared shirt. I think I can do this one. So for the flowy skirt, I'm going to use this one that I got from Korea. And then for the pink button-down top, I actually have this one, which should be a pretty close match that I thrifted. Let's go see how this works out. Okay, so in case you noticed, please excuse the new mic setup. I figured this would capture the audio much better when the camera is so much further away. But anyways, here is the other outfit. I feel like I'm getting cut off at the head a little bit, but this part is not important part. Okay, I think this translates a lot better than the first one, which excites me. And I have some matching white booties, and then here's my trench coat. Hold on. Although my trench coat is longer than hers, but that's okay. So here is the outfit in its entirety. I really like this one. I think it came out perfectly. I would give this probably like an 8 out of 10. Okay, now here's where I think we start going a little bit off the rails and more into avant-garde territory. And it is this purple, like lingerie, lacy, long nightgown-ish type of dress, a oversized yellow graphic t-shirt underneath, and some pretty crazy accessories and a chunky black shoe. I'm gonna be paring this down a bit. I am not gonna be accessorizing like this, and I also don't have these colors. So this is where we're just going to have to see what we have. I have this long black one that is kind of the same silhouette, very similar. This is also by Zendaya's now defunct brand, Daya by Zendaya. I went to see Jade Thirlwall from Little Mix in concert. Oh my gosh, hold on. Anyways, I went to go see her in concert earlier this year, and I got one of her concert t-shirts, and it has this blue design on it, and use this blue leather OB belt to tie the blues together. I really don't know how this one's gonna go, so this will be really interesting. Okay, here's where I feel like we're getting a little bit into the unknown. I'm not so sure how I feel about this outfit. I don't think the belt does anything, and I don't think it's necessary. Here, let me show you. But I like how it does tie in the blue from the shirt, and I like how you can just see Jade's face. But then without the belt, it also seems like something is missing, and maybe I just have the wrong belt, but this is kind of the only belt I have. Yeah, so I don't really know how I feel about this one. Would I actually wear this out? Questionable. I think I would maybe give this one a 6. I think the length of the dress, because it also doesn't have a slit like the inspo picture, there's so much leg being covered up, and then my boots come up so high. So I don't know why, but it's giving me like pirate or like medieval serving wench vibes. Does that make sense? Okay, so outfit number 4 is more of a concept rather than taking just one specific outfit, and it is this lacy skirt or dress with an oversized graphic t-shirt over that. Now with what I have in my closet, this could go one of two ways. Here's what I mean by that. The two lacy, like nightgowny type of mini dresses I have are either this black one or this like dusty pink rose mauve color. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background sometimes. He likes looking out the window and barking at literally everything he sees. But using this pink lingerie nightgown and maybe do this white graphic tee over, but it's cropped instead of oversized. Otherwise, I could use this black one and do this black oversized t-shirt, and this truly really is oversized. This is an Enhypen concert t-shirt, and it's in a medium. So this is quite large on me. So we'll see which one actually works out. Okay, so here's version number 1, and actually I don't hate this even though it's more cropped than the ones in the inspo photo. However, while I was rooting around in my boxes, I found 2 other more actually oversized white t-shirt options. Give me a second. Okay, this is ugly.
And when my eyes are closed, I see you for what you truly are, which is ugly.
I just feel like I'm wearing a bag right now. So I think I prefer the first t-shirt that's a little bit more cropped. I would give maybe like a 4 or a 5, just in my rendition of it. I did say I have another rendition of this outfit, but because the shirt is black and the dress is black, I feel like it kind of blends together, but I think I like this version more than the second version of the pink one. Does that make sense? Outfit number 5 comes in a compilation of sorts of photos, and I specifically want to do this one on the left. This one has a brown suede skirt, some kind of patterned sweater vest, a matching collared shirt underneath, and and a blazer and some boots. Everything is very neutral tones, and I think I have all of these matching pieces separately, so we'll see if I can again create the same effect. This skirt I got from a friend, it's Abercrombie brand. This sweater vest I thrifted. I just pulled this out from my boyfriend's side of the closet. For blazer, we have a few options. I could stick with the neutrals and do this brown one, or stick with the photo inspiration and do either of these black or gray ones. Let's see. Everything is just so bulky. This shirt is bulky, the sweater vest is bulky, that tucking it all in around, I looked like a marshmallow. So I had to improvise a bit. But now let's see which blazer works the best. Starting off with the one, ooh, that is not going to fit. Because this already has strong shoulder pads, putting it underneath so much bulk makes me look very top heavy. Last resort is the brown one. Okay, this one feels a little bit better. I look less like a marshmallow, but still kind of like a marshmallow. If the sweater vest and the shirt weren't so thick and it could lay nicer under the jacket, then I would like this a lot more. This would probably be like an 8 or a 9. I don't know. I think given all that, I would probably give this like a 7 or an 8. Outfit number 6 is a pretty casual one, and I would put the base together, but I wouldn't think about putting a colorful blazer over the top of that. But this one should be really easy to pull together. Okay, so it took me a while, but here is my base. A pair of plain soft white shorts, a plain white tank top, and then for blazer, we're not going to do green. I don't have a green blazer. I have orange. Let's do it. Okay, see, I knew this would work, and yes, this is orange, not green. Also, please ignore anything you can see underneath these shorts and the tank top. Thanks. Also, I don't have what I think those are Birkenstocks. I just have sneakers, so I'm just using my sneakers. But I like this one. This is simple. I think, though, I'm being so nitpicky, but because this is a wool blazer and I don't have a long sleeve underneath, I can feel the itchiness because I'm just wearing a tank top. But I do like this. I love the combination of the casual base and the structured, smart blazer over top. Yeah, I like this one. I'd probably give this like an 8, maybe a 9, 8.5. Outfit number 7 should also be an interesting one. I don't know why, but I think this girl looks like Renee Rapp. Am I the only one? Am I crazy? But I know this is literally just a screenshot, but I love her vibe. She looks so cool, but she's wearing a black and white gingham mini dress, some kind of denim vest maybe underneath, a white t-shirt layered under all of that, and an oversized black leather jacket with some matching black boots. We're gonna have to take some creative liberties on this one. I think, so I have a long gingham black and white dress, but I want to stick with the mini dress vibes. So I'm going to pull out this like trapeze style dress that's black. I have just a plain high neck white t-shirt. We might just have to go with a chambray shirt, and I only have this one that I painted Totoro themed. Let's try it. Now, contrary to what might be popular belief, I do not hate this outfit, but I think this just goes to show how specific the elements need to be and how specific they are for the outfit to work. I need a cropped silhouette like the vest to bring back the waistline underneath such an oversized leather coat. Also, I think the neckline of my dress is weird because it has a collar and buttons, and this has a collar and buttons, and this has a collar and buttons. It's a lot of collars and buttons. This almost works, but because each element is slightly different, it all compounds and makes the entire outfit so different. So yeah, I think I'd have to give this like a 5. Like my version of it is like a 4 or a 5. Outfit Outfit number 8, I am super excited to try to recreate. I don't know why. I love the combination of the red and the white, the red and the pink, the layering of the cardigan and the sweater. It all just ties together so well and I just love it. But again, gotta take some creative liberties because I do not have any red gingham shorts. I do have this pair of shorts that I sewed and made myself, yes, and they are of a mouse in a little strawberry field. But I hope these strawberries will evoke enough of the same sense from the photo that it'll work. I have plain white t-shirts and pink cardigan, so I hope this really all does come together. All right, I was toying with whether to put the cardigan on or drape it over my shoulders. The girl in the inspo photo has 2 pink sweaters, one she has on and one she has draped over her shoulders. I only have 1 pink sweater, and so I could do it like this. I don't know how rich people drape their sweaters over their shoulders, but I'm okay with either option. I do, however, think we lose some of the effect of the inspo photo with my shorts not being gingham. It doesn't look bad and it doesn't look mismatched, but it just doesn't have the same effect because I don't think there is enough red in my shorts. Also, please excuse how wrinkly this looks. This was sitting crumpled on the floor of my closet for the past week. So ignore that. But yeah, I would probably give this like a 6.5, 7. I like it. It's just missing that quality that I like about the inspo photo. Now here's the thing with outfit number 9. I love this so much. I love the color blocking. I love the structure of everything and the silhouette. Again, I say, creative liberties must be taken. The closest equivalent I have is these brown ones. I will also be reusing the same button-down pink shirt from one of the previous outfits, but in terms of blazer, I think the best I will be able to do is this green one from, I think, Brooks Brothers? Banana Republic, but it's quite fitted. So it won't have the same silhouette. The other option is to bring back out my boxier orange one, but I don't know if I will like the combination of green, pink, and brown compared to green, pink, and brown. All right, so as I suspected, oop, can you see me? I like the shape and silhouette of this one. It's more like the inspo picture, but I don't like the combination of these colors. So let's try the other blazer. Okay, there we go. I do think I like this one better. I like the combination of the green and the pink and the brown rather than the orange and the pink and the brown. But again, this one nips in at the waist rather than the orange one and the inspo picture or the inspo photo is also a bit more boxy, but I still think I prefer this color combo. And so the slight difference in the silhouette is okay to me. I really like this one. I would probably give this one like an 8.5 or 9. Outfit number 10 is super fun. If you guys look way back to the very beginning of when I started my YouTube channel, I have some videos posted that are related to Pokemon. I love Pokemon, and this outfit is an illustration that someone did of a character wearing a pink and black outfit to match her pink Pokemon. Love the vibes of this. Love the pink shorts, love the cool like leather or denim black jackets, love the booties. She is giving badass, but cute at the same time. This one I think should also be easy. I have my black leather jacket right here, cropped version. Pink shorts, had to go digging around for these, and some black like moto boots. I'm excited. Let's do this one. Okay, as I suspected, I do love this outfit. Don't know where I would ever wear it out, but I love the combination of the pink girly shorts, the tough biker jacket, the moto boots. I don't have the knee-high socks, but that's okay. I still love the combination of the pink and the black. I really like this one and I like the way it turns out. I also don't have a bat, but just imagine I have a bat in my hand resting on my shoulder ready to swing at whoever comes for me. But anyways, I'd give this one maybe like a 9. Outfit 11 should be pretty simple. It's just a pair of white shorts. Hers look like a denim. I just have my soft cloth shorts and then a patterned button-down shirt. I'm gonna use this one in a similar, like very light, flowy fabric. Okay, this one, super easy to put together. I have a similar enough top and similar enough bottoms. I didn't see the shoes in the picture, they were cut off, so I just decided to pair this outfit again with the white sneakers, so it's a little bit more casual, but I really like this one. I like how flowy it is. This would be great for the summertime. I would probably give this, maybe like an 8 or a 9. And lastly, for outfit number 12, I feel like again, I could either go one of two ways. But in this outfit, the girl is wearing a purple, silky looking mini dress, a white t-shirt paired underneath that, and some kind of black either suit vest or leather vest over all of that with some black platform boots. Now, here's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to break back out my pink nightie dress, pair under a plain white t-shirt. I have a leather vest right here. What else is she wearing? And some black boots. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Okay, and last but certainly not least, I love the way this one turned out. This one reminds me of the pink Pokemon one where we have a combination of the girly, feminine pink with the tough black leather. I love the way this turned out. I got this leather vest years ago, and have I worn it since then? No, because I have, maybe once I've worn it, but it's because I never really took the time to try to figure out how to style it. But like this is cool. Yeah, I love the way this turned out. I think this will be my first and only 10. What a way to end the video. Okay, well, that was it. You can see I have some of my clothes here that I need to put away, but that was a lot of fun. I hope this gave you guys some inspiration or maybe some encouragement to try to get out of your comfort zone, step out of your box. Is that the saying? Is that a thing? I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. I had a lot of fun doing this. Some of them were hits, some of them were misses, but I still had a lot of fun experimenting, trying to find out and figure out what worked and what didn't work, and trying to have fun with fashion. And I love seeing the creative minds of other people on the internet styling their own clothes in a way that maybe I could style for myself. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you again soon. I promise. Bye.